Peace, love, and light. It's your girl, Venus Sublime. Hey. I'm here to deliver any messages that would like to come through and stream through for you. Those of you who are tuning in and tapped into my video, into my channel, I appreciate you for tuning in. If it's your first time coming to my channel, greetings. I appreciate you for being here. May any messages that stream through and come through be guided directly for you. I'm going to do a reading for the collective. Just anything that is, it's more so, I just want to pretty much tap into the unknown, the energy that is present, that is known but is not known, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's like whatever energies that are present, but you can't really articulate what it is that this energy is presenting to you. That's what I want to tap into. And so if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and just dive right into this reading. Me, I'm not regular. I'm pretty much just, I intuitively do what Spirit tells me to do. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do what I do. Please do ignore if people are like walking around me and stuff like that. Try to stay focused to the energy, to my energy. Okay. So I'm going to be using Earth Magic Oracle cards. And let me go ahead and bust this little sage out real quick. Just a little bit. I don't need a lot, just a little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Ashe, Divine Mother, Father, Divine Father, angels, archangels, ascended masters, universal energies for the grandest, greater good of all of those who are above. I give thanks, ancestors, I give thanks, channel through. I allow myself to be an open vessel for the messages to stream through for the collective consciousness. For those of you who are tapping in, I allow myself to be an open vessel for a message to directly stream through me for you to resonate to at soul core level. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the messages that do stream through. I allow myself to be an open vessel for a direct message that urges to pop out. What needs for us to be aware that we feel the energy, we are aware of the energy is there, but we cannot pinpoint with words. Grounding. This is really good. And you know what? Grounding. It's a lot that's been going on right now. As far as Mercury retrograde goes, you know, a lot of people, they tend to put negative connotations on it, and you know, and get into fear mode when we speak about Mercury being in retrograde. But really, it's not. It's all about perception, and it's not a bad thing when it comes up. You know, when Mercury is in retrograde, it is all about your perception, and it's about how you are utilizing these energies and how you are showing up for yourself. And so when you are not worrying about how you're showing up for yourself, and you're being present and being aware of the best choices possible in the moment of now, then you have nothing to fear. You know, if you're suppressing anything and you are not trying to acknowledge what is coming up, subconsciously you're going to be in fear mode, fearing like, oh my God, everything is going to be horrible and this and that, because you're really not standing firm into your power. So we need to gain perception on this, and know that you are in power. We are in power. We are in control of our awareness and where it is to go and where it is to flow. And so with Mercury being in retrograde right now, a lot of things that are coming up is to be revisited, that we swept underneath the carpet, underneath the rug, and thought that it was going to dissipate on its own. But really, it doesn't work that way. It's going to come up in some shape, form, or way. And so it could knock you off of your feet. It can knock you out of your roots of being grounded into the moment of where your energy needs to be centered. And so with this Mercury in retrograde going on right now, a lot of us can be pretty much like all over the place, right? Because of a lot of things. Like either it's like, okay, we're afraid of the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen next. It's so much healing that's been coming up, and so much of the past that's been being revisited. And so those type of energies can kind of like sway you a little bit and take you away from your grounding, anchoring energy. And so it is important for us right now, for those of you who are watching, for my viewers, for you to be able to allow things to be as they are, stay present in the moment, and anchor your energy into source. If you can be in nature, that's important. But really, it's about your nature, your true nature, because we are nature. You understand? And so when you anchor your true nature and your awareness and into the moment of now, into the present moment, then past energies that come up will not knock you off of, will not knock you out of power, and it won't create so much anxiety from these past energies that are coming up, that are triggering thoughts of future moments that hasn't arisen yet. You understand? And so it's important for us to get into like tree pose, I can say, like this is how your energy should be. You should be grounding your energy into now, into the present moment of now. And it may sound cliche, it may sound like the same things that keep popping up, but of course the same messages are going to keep popping up until we cycle through these karmic cycles, which thus will pivot us into our self-actualization, which means that we get to show up as our best selves. So all of what is happening right now is for rebirth. Is to rebirth you from the old into the new. But really the new is the old. The old meaning original. So your original soul core self, stripping layers of lies, stripping layers of fear, stripping layers of karmic debris that doesn't really belong to you, that needs to be set free, so that healing energy can be present. And so I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit of the book, just for those of you who would like to have the book's take of it. So this is Earth Magic Oracle Cards, Stephen D. Farmer. Let's see, tree grounding. One second. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Don't fear of what is next. Don't worry about any test, because know that you shall rise the best. You shall. Just a little bars that came up. You shall rise the best into your best self, your best life. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, karmics. Karmic energy, not a actual person per se, but just going back and forth with this karmic energy, which sways you left and right and then makes you dizzy, roller coaster ride, and then it takes you out of your center, and then you are not grounded into the present moment of now. Because if all of this stuff is going on, past, future, you know, it's really going to make it very difficult for you to be here now, right? So, and when you're here and now, you are grounded into the moment of now, which gives you a powerful stance of creation. Because when you are presently here, grounded in the present moment of now, into your full being, then you can be able to shift and plant seeds of exactly how you want the next moments to be. Let me go ahead and find this card though. Excuse me, so it's kind of hot in here in this car, so I'm kind of sweating a little bit, so ignore my sweat. Kind of looks good a little bit, a little shiny. I like shiny stuff. All right, let me go ahead and read this. So if I can find the message. All right, almost there. I feel like, oh, see, when I said it almost there, it appeared. Tree grounding. Consider how trees, the standing ones, exemplify balance between heaven and earth. Their branches reach out and up, as if in praise of bounty that Sky Father has to offer. Their leaves breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. A vital process for so many beings on this planet, including us humans. Their trunks and roots have planted themselves. Oh, I can't speak right now. Have planted themselves firmly in the soil, allowing them to receive the gifts of another kind of nourishment from Earth Mother. In turn, they freely and gratefully give back by accommodating the needs of so many beings with what they have to offer. In this image, we see a magnificent tree situated in a meadow at the edge of a pond, greeting the early rays of light from the dawn. We see its reflection in the still water, but do not see its roots, as they are embedded in the depths of the moist, fertile body of Earth Mother. This strength of these roots